Gbam. Gbam, bam, 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 bam. Igbam. Ndị be anyị maka isi eme ya na Gbam anyị etinye aka isi etinye arụ ebe a ka anyị na-amị osigbe anyị mepee nya ọgbaba anyị kwụnye ya n'ọkụ lebe nke anyị kwụ ujuo ya ekwu ọzọ afa m ka bụ Dr. Chijioke Igwendo odogwu bụ Mr. Yambaba and agwa m na show abụrụ ọsọ ebe a na-akpọta ndị mfebi ọnụ maọbụ ndị na data anyị na-akpọta onye nwere akọlọ a minister in the Temple of Justice. I go back ya. Biko ka anyị nabata no barrister Sir Anthony Kelechi Agbasere aka Papa wa the celebrity barrister no na Gbam.
Thank you very much.
Kọwala kedu onye bụ Anthony Agbasere ganiru
Kelechi Sijaka Anthony Kelechi Afamo Anthony Kelechi Agbasere.
Okay.
Abụ m onye uli n'ihe ala local government area.
Okay.
I'm a legal practitioner. Office m nọ n'Awka here.
Okay.
So that's that. And I'm also a lover of entertainment.
Yes. Obviously. Let me help you. Kọwala anyị kedu obodo amụghị, kedu ebe ị gara akwụkwọ, kedu your primary school, secondary school, university.
Amụọ m n'Uli. Gbam school, primary school m n'Uli, secondary school n'Olu. Agụ m bonus pastor seminary,
Okay.
down to St. Mary's Seminary Umuowa.
Okay.
So from there, I also went to university. In fact, I did pre-science in Anambra State University.
Mboko.
No, Anambra State University.
Okay,
then,
yes.
So, and then I also, I got double admission because in my O-level, I registered science na NECO, register arts na my this. So I passed both, passed my pre-science, passed my Gbam, so I got double admission. I opted for law at the end of the day. So I went to Anambra State University. Ebe I can go. Then from there, I also went to Nigerian Law School, Victoria Island, Lagos. So then.
Afa Igbo afa na-ada ụda. Ebefe nwebe celebrity nke nwa. Anyị anụbago celebrity barrister. Kedu ka afa gas wee bịa n'ụdị? Kedu ka o si bido ọ ava nne Igbo anyị ka ọ gadiru?
Okay. The man does so now I'm celebrity barrister. I think it's just because I'm more in entertainment. I love entertainment so much, and then I mingle and flow with entertainers.
Okay.
And I think I have also organized a lot of entertainment, activities here. Mama Anambra here, and then even in the southeast, so I think that's the link, so later on, MBA, Awka branch specifically, gave me award, celebrity lawyer. They wrote it celebrity lawyer.
Okay.
So all certified.
Okay.
You understand, by MBA, so I think that was how the name came about. I'm not a celebrity. Yes.
Okay. Let me talk to you as a lawyer, as onye ọkaikpe n'obodo Nigeria. Kedu ka iwu si eme na Nigeria? How is law doing in this country? Talking from a lawyer point of view, how do you see law, the rule of law in Nigeria?
Question again, because all the very broad. Just like people will say, there is this good, the bad, the ugly. So my experience so far in the profession, it is not a bad profession, so to say. But I can remember sometime in 2003, AGM American Embassy, Abuja that time, I just realized something. As at 2003, I think December 13th or thereabout, I observed now, if you are a lawyer, if you are a medical doctor, the interviewers hardly ask you of your account statement. Yes, this is what I observed. And I think this is the very first time I'm saying this. Because maybe they presume that all lawyers, all medical doctors, professionals, they have integrity and they are well to do. That's the opinion out there. Until recently, Uchita account statement in Nowa, they can deny you the visa. So that goes to the dignity or integrity of the profession. So what do I mean by that? If you look at it, that period, before you become a lawyer, before you see a lawyer, only CK, or of recent, Kebidro, na-enwezi, abidom na-anụ maka charge and bail lawyer and all the rest of them, all of recent. So, with the judgment, some courts, because not all, some courts need deliver. Here the public, the masses, and the lawyers. So, they do no longer repose that confidence. That integrity is in debt. That is lacking. So there is need for people to again repose that confidence so that if by any office, if by any place, senable a lawyer, people will respect you and accord that due respect to you. Abroad with what is going on in the judiciary.
Because more mana mgbe a na-edebe the medical profession and the law, asị gị na nwa gị bụrụ lawyer, ezago ma nwa gị bụrụ doctor. In akọwa that regard, that sacredness, ebe a na-afụ law mgbe a ọ na ọdịrọzi agịta, and what could be the problem?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The way it used to be, Abakoba also said that during this period, and we were anticipating a judgment of Peter Obi in the Supreme Court. Abakoba was granted an interview, and he said, no, about 20 years ago, that he can convincingly, with available facts, tell you this will be the outcome. And mind you, in law, I'm kind of digressing. In law, there's what they call pre-action counseling. Out in Abuja, and I think also not in Lagos, you understand. You counsel your client on the strength and weaknesses of his case. Giving a doctrine of precedent, stare decisis. Yeah, they already decided cases. You can easily tell your client, this is the likely outcome, you understand, of your matter. You understand?
Yes.
So, towing that line of Abakoba, it is difficult nowadays for you to say that this will be the outcome. You understand? So, what I'm saying by implication is that law, the way it used to be, is no longer what it is today. I have to give it to a lot of judges that are doing their best, at least to deliver exactly, to maintain that integrity. There are a lot of judges. A lot of judges, they don't play with this job. Let me give an example. I don't know. I may comment.
Go ahead, yes. Go ahead.
Justice Wednesday, J.I. Wednesday. J.I. Nweze, when he was sitting in Ihiala High Court 1 as the admin judge, Justice Nweze na-esi Enugu Abioru every day. Justice Nweze will tell you, if you people, by consent of parties, court can sit even on a holiday, public holiday,
Yes.
or even outside the 9 o'clock, court may sit.
Yes.
Nweze will tell you, if you want to be heard by 8 o'clock, once people agree, I will be here. 7:30 Nweze is from Enugu. Onoyana Ehiala. With his Mercedes flat boot, Onoyana Ehiala already. Nechu neche. So you see that hard work. And Nweze be a very sound judge. So there are a lot of them, even my Ononkwo, if in fact, if you call their court Ononkwo, he will even be correcting you. There are a lot of sound judges there. There are a lot of hardworking judges. You understand? I have to give it to them. Man, when some of them, they are not living to expectation. You understand?
Yes.
So can you imagine in this country, I know here, somebody who contested for president later became a senator. This is a fact in the public fora. And somebody also who came third or fourth became the governor.
Fourth.
So, and other matters like that. And these are sensitive matters. The public, they are looking at. You understand? They want to know what will be the outcome. What will the judiciary do in respect of this matter? It is sensitive in the sense that people that will rule the people. You understand? You are more or less hoisting or imposing leaders on the people.
Selecting.
You understand? It is no longer election.
Yes.
The people did not elect them. And that's why they cannot. In fact, let me tell you, if the people didn't elect you, if you like, go to Supreme Court, come back, you understand? Or guy, you are not elected.
You don't have the will of the people.
You don't have the will of the people, and you cannot command them. That now. When you thwart the will of the people, go to that state. Igafu abnormalities in that state.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
The people, because the people will not support you. You cannot cow them. You understand? Whatever. You got to go. At the end of the day, you don't have the support of the people. The Constitution says sovereignty belongs to the people. You understand? So allow free and fair election. Anybody open a fro. Now what would the mother? Now how your talks? It's just election call where win. But the person cannot be there for the interest of the people. He cannot. And the people can never support. Also today, it succeeds. Tomorrow, the history is there. If you like, kill the messenger. The message will still be there. You understand? So, we were talking about some of the judgments at the liver gassery. You understand? Okay. Recently, and we one matter na election tribunal. The person currently represent the constituency cannot read and write. What mean? He cannot read and write. Now, but because there were qualification and disqualifications mentioned in the Constitution, I think section 106, 107 of the Constitution, that mentioned the qualification and disqualification of a House of Assembly member. The person went and obtained O-level, WAEC certificate. You understand? He did not pass through the secondary school. He didn't pass through the secondary school. He only obtained, in my GCE, you got to go. All of a sudden, no matter I got a primary school, a got a secondary school, you know, category register, that is not education up to school certificate level. You must show that got primary school, got secondary school. At that point, no problem. But you don't just go and register for GCE, mother deregim or whatever, and then you put I see that now you are educated up to school certificate level. It is not correct. You understand? However, that one aside, now we argued that this man cannot read and write. You understand? Okay, now, if you look at section 99, it is not part of the qualification of a membership of a State House of Assembly. It's not part of it. Mana, I think section that 99, if I'm not mistaken, Sigini, that the business of State House of Assembly, even the National Assembly, shall be transacted in English language.
Mm.
By implication, if you cannot read and write English language, you do not have seat. You do not have business.
Eligibility.
You do not have business in that place. And it is not enough for you to subpoena WAEC to come and tender one nonsense certificate like that. Issue of qualification is personal. We contended that it is only this person, this candidate, that can prove to the court that he can read and write. Let him enter the witness box. But he circumvented that. He didn't enter the witness box. He had to bring in a WAEC. You know, and WAEC was on subpoena. Subpoena ad ducem. That is to come and tender document. They tendered the document. We were not allowed to cross-examine them. We didn't even know, even the court itself didn't even know whether this person is from WAEC. Because subpoena ad ducem is just for you to come and tender this thing. No cross-examination, nothing. And the court relied on it. The issue that we raised was not treated. The court didn't advert its mind there. You understand? So these are some of the things, you know, I believe the court should look into. When you bring in people that are intelligent, people that are smart in the business, people that have integrity, Nigeria will move forward. People that can give decision without minding whose ox is God, without fear or favor. People lobby to be made a judge or to be... No. Lawyers know who is who. Ask the lawyers, they will tell you. People that should be elevated to the bench. It's not by contact, but here in Nigeria, it is by contact who you know. And let me tell you, when you do not encourage hard work, you are not discouraging laziness. Excellence should be promoted, should be encouraged, should be heralded and applauded. Or bro, every time, people, just like students, watakiri agugida kwabani, mo lantania, zuo fuelu, miyana, onye nke ozo ano na agbara oringo. At the end of the day, because now the student didn't give in to lecturers' demand, so what by implication are you doing? You are encouraging yes. And then discouraging hard work. So we really need to understand this, you know, like I said before, and when a lot of judicial officers that still have the integrity. I still know that, and I can confirm that to you. When a lot of them out there, that by quota, by federal character, that are out there, how am I left to have from right here? What they go there is just to do the bidding of one Yobana Thierry had that place. Somebody in this country, Kaino, a serving senator, if I'm not mistaken, okay, ex-senator, former senator. Now, when you use the position here, I think Court of Appeal, use the position here, when their members, they put you on record. Until today, nobody has probed or investigated that matter. And it's true. Recently, Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee, recommended the debarment of one lawyer, that works in one highly placed firm and a highly placed lawyer over sham party, ambulance shares and, brief shares and kind of, and there were some allegations. The guy said that our principal is capable of influencing. You understand? Till today, yes, the guy has been sacked, but what happened to those things he said about his principal? So what are we even talking about? Or that there is no secret cow in this. Let us just say it the way it is. If the public, if the masses must repose confidence in the judiciary, we have to tell ourselves the truth. Bible again, you shall know the truth, and it is this truth that will set us free. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Ihe na-ejezi na court most of the times. Abụrụzi na bukosiri akwụkwọ gị ka ị ga convince court. You understand? With decided authorities and all the rest of them, and then other status. He got convinced the court. Oh, onye ima. You understand?
You've actually, but let me be direct. Is the court still the hope of the common man? Because
let me answer that question this way. Recently, there is this jest. There is this statement that makes jest of the judiciary. But I think we don't really understand the seriousness of that. People say, go to court. If you don't agree, go to court.
Yes.
Yeah, if I kill you, go to court.
Yes.
That thing is a serious mockery of the judiciary.
Yes.
How can somebody tell you go to, because Oma, what will be the outcome, the likely outcome?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And I do say this. Any thief that tells his victim, go to court, just know that the minister in that temple has collected part of the stolen property, maybe as tithe. You understand? So, the confidence, I can tell you, is no longer there. Okay, let me use myself as an example. I am a minister in the Temple of Justice. Sometime 2021, Access Bank, precisely, froze my account with them. I went to court. They did not notify me that they froze my account. I wrote to them. They didn't respond. I filed a suit against them. I won them at the trial court. I won them at the Court of Appeal. Somebody who called himself Leonard Sek, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, went and filed notice of appeal in the Supreme Court and abandoned it there. Now, this is 2 to 3 years now. There is no date. We have approached them for date. We have not gotten date. 2 to 3 years. I am a minister in the temple. How much more somebody else? Okwa ka namaji ago mwa. Okay, you name business. Business with capital of 10 million naira. You will bring mother ahia. Ahia was there 5 million or even 9 million. The person that wage they go, he will get caught for 10 good years. Okay, 3 years I'm not talking about even in Kemeri, you understand? 3 years he got la and what about a date? How can the public repose confidence in the court? Okay, people will be taking laws into their hands now. That's why native doctors are making money now. And people resort to police for civil matters. Onye make a business that is purely civil. They will write petitions saying not obtaining under false pretense. And let me say it here, that you cannot approbate and reprobate. You cannot say there is a breach of contract, that this person breached the contract between both of us. You understand? Between Yam and Onya. You got to go. And at the same time, you go to police and say this person obtained under false pretense. Some of these things they're making land transactions. Land transactions are being regulated by a document, deed of conveyance, deed of assignment, and all the rest of them. These are covenants. There are covenants in those documents. If there is any breach by any party, you invoke the particular or the necessary paragraphs of the covenant and enforce it. But you see people going to police and paying the police, they will just go there, get one order like that. A lot of authorities have said that magistrate court doesn't have authority to issue, to freeze people's account. But they still go to magistrate court because that's where they will get it easily. They cannot get it easily in the high court. Without putting the account holder on notice, without even the bank putting the account holder on notice, by ex parte application, you freeze somebody's account without the person knowing until the person wants to operate that account. That is when he will even have a clue of what is happening. This is not the way to go. This is not right. So some of these things should be addressed and questioned. A lot of things are happening.
Man, Akuzila, judiciary is the third arm of the government, if I'm not mistaken. The legislature, the executive, and the executive and the judiciary. Open as somebody known at the system, it is still is this aggravated about how the system is working. Kedema had a common man. I'm asking you now, what do you recommend? What do you actually, if they ask you now, aka, what is the first, second? Because some people know the problem, but they don't know this solution. And then we'll start getting it right.
Okay, invariably, I have said two things here that divested the court of that confidence people reposed in them. One, I said corruption. You understand?
Okay.
Corruption of judicial officers, some judicial officers, not all, and not judiciary. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Then, again, the system itself. Yeah, every matter you appeal up to Supreme Court. We borrowed the American system of presidential constitution. In America, almost every state in America have their Supreme Court. So why are we having one Supreme Court? One Supreme Court that is attending to virtually over 240 people, 240 million people. No, now, and with 21 or thereabout justices. This is practically impossible. So, it is either that since they have created 6 geopolitical zones, it is either that each zone should have its own Supreme Court, or that some matters should stop at Court of Appeal level. You understand? This is one of the ways. I believe, you understand, some of these things can be cured. Then the issue of corruption. That one. I was just reading an article by Professor Chidodin Kalu. He was mentioning some judges that were retired because of corruption. So I asked myself, even Chidi asked the same question, so is retirement the punishment for corruption? He argued that somebody spread money. Somebody spread money and you gave him 6 months imprisonment. Somebody collected millions, you understand, of money as bribe, and then
Obstructed justice.
No, yeah, exactly, you understand, gave judgment to another person, you understand, and then you retired the person. So the punishment is not commensurate. You understand? The punishment is not commensurate. In one of my interviews, I said something that two laws will shape Nigeria to better. I said, number 1, see, rigging of election, capital offense. Yeah, death sentence. Number 2, embezzlement of public fund or official corruption. Capital offense. Somebody like Alin Dume, a serving senator who called himself a principal officer, came and was saying, debate about drug trafficking to make it a capital offense. Or where say that Nyaya support corruption by politicians. Yeah, embezzlement of public funds by politicians. Capital offense. That they steal and cheer. Ihe mmadụ nwere sense pụta na the public. Channels television wee kwuo. Now, well in guessing that na drug trafficking, you gotta go, it has done harm, blah blah. The money you are embezzling is the money not meant for a particular thing.
It is.
Let's take, for example, to build roads or construct roads. Do you know how many people, by failure to construct that road or standard one, how many people that have died on that road? If Putawena say, no, that now you steal and cheer. It is the same Alain Dumeo. I think around March 14th, they were on the same channels. And when I the budget padding, always say that now as a principal officer, Nayawa went more than other senators. So now my question now is, it is now personal. It has nothing to do with your constituency. So, when senator so kaibeha, and when constituency kaibeha, even though I have contended that a National Assembly member have no business with constituency. What is constituency allowance? Are you a member of the executive that executes the law or executes contracts? And he went further to say that he will not tell the interviewer, you understand, how much he gets. Then I say transparency in government. If the press doesn't know the amount of money you are getting, how much more you are constituent members? You are constituent. Oga, it's a funny situation. It's a funny situation. And they ignominiously, with impunity, come out to the air and then say something like that. Nobody questions them. They are there for their businesses. Let me use this opportunity to say one or two about this constituency allowance. You know, the Constitution says that the business of National Assembly, shall be transacted in English language. Now, I want you to follow my argument.
Okay.
The same Constitution recognizes the fact that there are people that are called illiterate. Even Illiterate Protection Act also states that, you understand? People that can neither read nor write nor understand the content of a document. You understand? Now, that is why the Constitution, I think, in chapter 4 of the Constitution, that when you are arrested, that you will be informed in the language that you understand. So by implication, they admitted that there are some people that don't understand English. You understand? So now, what is the business of members of National Assembly? Their business is to make law. You understand? I think Section 5 of the Constitution, to make laws for good governance, order, and blah, blah, blah. You understand? Now, this business is being transacted in English language. How do you interpret this law that you have made in English language to the people that don't understand English? To our grandparents that are in the village. You do not do that, and at the end of the day, you will come and say ignorance of the law is not an excuse. It cannot be correct. It cannot be correct. Quote me. You don't just go to England and borrow things, hook, line, and sinker. In England, there's a presumption that every English woman and English man understands English.
Their mother tongue.
In Nigeria, where you have over 250 languages, you will now apply it hook, line, and sinker here. So why did I bring this issue up? If this constituency allowance is channeled towards the members of National Assembly or State House of Assembly, towards educating their constituents of the laws made in the National Assembly, towards orientating them, towards informing them, it will to an extent be justifiable.
Yes.
But you see these people, they carry that money unaccounted. Unaccounted. The people that have worked, these are people that doesn't have NYSC certificate, oh, mind you, because the minimum requirement is school certificate. The Constitution never said that a member of National Assembly or State House of Assembly must have NYSC certificate. You understand? Okay, see the injustice in this country. You have gone to primary school, secondary school, university, and then served your fatherland and was given certificate. They say if you don't get that certificate, you are not going to get employment. You understand? That is to say, you are not going to be paid from the public coffers. Now, those National Assembly members, House of Assembly members that are being paid from public coffers, do they have their NYC certificate? So somebody gets the university, grab primary, secondary, university, even some have masters, some have double degree, some have PhD. You understand? At the end of the day, here when I have minimum requirements, schools are just like in Kempool before. You understand? And you are being paid millions every month. And money, a civil servant who has worked for 35 good years cannot earn throughout his entire career. What nonsense are we talking about? Oga, I will say it. So long as I am a minister in the temple, I owe the people the obligation of saying some of these things. It's a fact. A civil servant with a degree or for even use one lecturers now. My lecturers when masters, PhD. I'm was here and acquire 250,000 every month, which I'm not sure now who's that thing. A calculate here by 12, which is 12 months in a year. Calculate the total with 35 years. Ego, a National Assembly member gets within 4 years is far above what that person. And this is somebody that works from Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. When a National Assembly or a State House of Assembly, they just sit when I keep asking myself this question. What is the essence of salary? What is the essence of salary? Salary is your wages, is a pay for job done.
Yes.
The reason why the National Assembly members are there is to sit down and make laws.
Yes.
Now, they receive salary at the end of the month, and then there's this one they call sitting allowance. What is sitting allowance again? You are being paid salary to sit and make law. Or do you want to stand before? Okay, you stand and make the law. Okay, no wonder they are being paid sitting allowance. Ordinarily, they are supposed to stand and make the law. Now I understand.
There could still be paid standing allowance.
You understand? It is either you take sitting allowance and leave salary, or you take salary and leave sitting allowance. Nkwuchazie nke unu ya afụ m ọzọ, unu mwe ya ama ebe nọ na. Oh, to the countries where they. Ịghọtago?
Ọ gbam ka ị nọ. A na-akụ ya gbam. Because ekwuru ekwu mere ọnụ, and then we saw your video and some of us were at your birthday celebration.
Yes.
And then I feel how passionate you are about this country. And when they say that you turned 40 sometime in May.
Yes.
2024. When they say
12th precisely.
12th of
Yes.
May. Like a fool at 40 is a fool forever. When I go and say no, life begins
At 40.
at 40.
Agbala first half.
So anyway, so many things that really odiki na-eche. Odiki na-eche mgbe, because this is na ilugo 40. Now that ibugolo an adult and a full citizen of Nigeria.
I said that. You know, let me also use this platform to say this. And when a lot of cases get me file on a court, I say in way locus.
Local standing.
Locus standing. They want a locus. And when I'm saying that now, okay, let me agree to an extent now the person bo a mere litigant. And not a minister in the temple. You understand?
Yes.
Oga, number one, I said, I am a Nigerian citizen by birth. I am an employer of labor. I am a taxpayer, and above all, a minister in the temple. So tell me another criteria I need to meet before
Your head.
I can have locus to speak or what, or even to approach the temple. Anytime a minister in the temple of justice approaches a temple, you understand, for one issue or the other, and they shut door against him, it then means that the ministers don't want him to come in. There is something they are discussing that he doesn't want them to come in. Do you understand? So a lawyer cannot be shut out from the temple because he's a minister. You understand? So having gotten to this age, I said, I am an employer of labor, I'm a taxpayer, I'm a minister, you understand? So why can't I question certain things?
You really question.
You understand? For example, the 1999 Constitution. This Constitution, funny enough, on a lighter mood, this 1999 Constitution, look at section 320. I would like you to read it by yourself.
Okay.
Section 320 of this Constitution. This is section 320.
Hope a common man is allowed to hold the...
It is you people's document
It
now.
is actually. Okay.
Look at section 320.
This very one.
Yes.
Okay. The provisions of this Constitution shall come into force on 29th day of May 1999.
So what does that give to you? Or what does that, what did you get by that?
That
today
yes.
is 29th May.
Yes.
Today is 29th May.
Yes.
So our Constitution is celebrating Silver Jubilee.
25 years.
25 years of its existence. So I think it is the right time I question certain things about this Constitution. A lot of people before now have said that this Constitution was derived from an illegal activity. Yeah, coup and coup d'etat and all the rest of them. This is not a pure product
of
democracy or civilian government. What annoys me anytime I pick this Constitution, let me tell you, is the preamble. Or see, we, the people of, who are the we?
Nigeria.
Wait, let me get it. The preamble to the Constitution. Or see, we, the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, having firmly and solemnly resolved, I'm this we. Only one go English, you gotta go, does we not include me?
We is a collective noun.
On your bona, who are the we? The question is, who are the we? Where did we resolve, let alone solemnly and firmly? I had expected most academics, jurists, and all the rest of them to have known that this thing is wrong. This thing is wrong. Now, juxtapose this with the 1963 preamble. Let me get it. Where's my phone? Hold this.
Okay.
Now, this is preamble to 1963 Constitution, which to me is the only constitution that ever existed in this country. And in Lakemi's case, Supreme Court says that this 1963 Constitution was not overthrown. So which law repealed this 1963 Constitution? Which law repealed this 1963 Constitution? If the Supreme Court was right to have said that the Constitution was not overthrown, it's just part of it that was suspended. Now look at the preamble to 1963 Constitution. It said, having firmly resolved to establish the Federal Republic of Nigeria with a view to ensuring the unity of our people and faith in our fatherland, for the purpose of promoting inter blah 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 blah. You understand? It now says, we the people of Nigeria, by our representatives here in Parliament, assembled, do hereby decree, enact, and give ourselves the following constitution.
Decree.
You understand? The key word here is by our representatives here in the Parliament.
Yes.
Who wrote this one? With whose consent?
Yes.
At what point? Who did they consult? I had expected that when there is illegality or an illegitimate child, Constitution 9 was a legitimate child, now you understand. But one thing I know is that unlawful union cannot beget lawful offspring. But that one aside. Now, when there is an illegitimate child, under the law, an illegitimate child can be legitimized. You understand?
Yes.
Illegality of Q or Q, counter Q or whatever cannot produce legality.
Okay.
And all of us are still banking on the same constitution. I had expected that by now, there could have been a referendum. I think that is what Jonathan's confab wants to solve, which was a good way to go.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
You know? Now, referendum is used everywhere in the world. It's a system whereby if there are things the government didn't get right, or something transpired, or there is a decision, you take it back to the people to ratify.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So, the Constitution, with all its flaws, the 1999 Constitution, I had expected the National Assembly members, to convoke a referendum. Let it be said, we all admit, you understand, that there are flaws in this, the procedure or the process of making the Constitution and all the rest of them. But now, as people, we have decided to give it legitimacy, you understand? So we hereby adopt it the way it is, you understand? Blah, blah, or with some amendment and all the rest of them. You understand?
Yes.
By so doing, that is referendum, you understand?
Yes.
By so doing, you have imposed, you understand, or accorded some legitimacy to the 1999 Constitution. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, look at it, for example. The 1963 Republican Constitution, I think Section 3, recognized 4 regions.
Okay.
4 regions. The East, the North, the West, and the Midwest. These are 4 regions that were recognized.
Yeah.
Now, Gowon came in, and out of these 4 regions, created 12 states. If he is being fair, he would have, if he wants to create 12 states, he would have said, okay, let me create 3 from each of the regions. 3 by 4 is 12.
Yes.
He created almost 6 for the North. And then, he also gave himself now Plateau Benue, you understand, 1, where he's from. This was the beginning of injustice in this Constitution. Today, as I talk to you, we don't have any other ground norm. It is still our ground norm. It is still the Constitution we are using. You understand? This Constitution has provided for 36 states in the Federation. And it will interest you to know that these 36 states were all created by the military leaders from the North, except Obasanjo, who created 7 or thereabout. So out of the 36 states you have in Nigeria today, not, if I'm not mistaken, have over 20. And these were all created by the military. And there is no way you can create another state. It's so difficult. This constitution, it made it so difficult that you can't create another state without the consent of all these people, you understand? But these states were created without consent of anybody. Without the consent of anybody from A to Z. So now, section 54 of the Constitution says that talks about the number of senators in the National Assembly. If I'm right with that section, you understand? 3 from each state, 3 from each state. You understand? So making it 108. Then 1 from FCT, which is 109. So if we are going by 20 states in the north, if we are going by 20 states, you understand, which I know it should be more than that, but let's just go by 20 or even 19, you understand? Let's do the calculation.
20.
No. Let's go by 19, you understand?
Okay.
19 by 3 is 57. Let's come down and use 19. 57. So out of the 57, out of 109 minus 57, you understand? Remaining 52. So the North have 57 senators. The rest of the country have 52. And you say it is fair, it is just, it is equitable. I don't think so. I don't share the same belief with you. Now, go to House of Reps. You have 360 rep members. You understand? So this one now didn't specify number of, the constitution didn't specify number of rep members that will come from each constituency and thereabout. You understand? But if you do the rough calculation, North is having 180 something out of the 360. Again, above the whole of the rest of the country. You understand? Let's just say things the way they are. I am not saying that the country should blow or so. No. This thing has been done by the military without the consent of anybody. That's the correct thing. They did not consult anybody before they created all these states. Okay, now, Southeast. Let me also say, out of the 6 geopolitical zones, others have 6 states. It is only Southeast that have 5. I think North Central have 7 or thereabout, thereabout. But only Southeast. Now they are losing number of senators, number of rep members, you understand, and all the rest of them. So whether they even make input in the National Assembly or not, others have formed quorum. So they are not part of it. Simply put.
Wouldn't you justify this creation and then all these things to the population of the North? Wouldn't you?
It is, look at where we started. From 1960, we had 3 regions. It was in 1962 that they created the Midwest. You understand? It was voted for in the parliament, you understand? And it was created, you understand? Making it 4. So where was the population, you understand? Why didn't they put the population into this thing? Or even if you must create all those things, let it be with the people's consent. Like I told you, these were all created by military. All of them from the North. Except Obasanjo.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So where is justice in Nigeria? Where is the justice? Where is the fairness?
During your speech, I don't know whether, but you gave impression about Nigeria as a country. Do you think Nigeria as a country is a mistake?
Amado Bello repeatedly, you understand, has been attributed to this saying that he called it mistake of 1914. Honestly, why I subscribe to that is the fact that before you bring people together, it's just like a marriage. You understand? Marriage under the Act. Consent of the parties is paramount. Is a condition. Is a condition sine qua non. You understand? So, before you bring people together, you should put certain things into consideration. You understand? The background, the language, the religion, you understand? Culture and all the rest of them. You understand? You know? So, I believe, you understand, I subscribe to that. The people that call it mistake of 1914.
Right.
You understand? I have just told you, you understand? There is an imbalance. There is an imbalance. There's lack of consent, you understand? And there is an imbalance in the present day Nigeria. You understand? So, what is good for the goose is also good for the genders.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
If you know that if they do this to you,
You know, like
you understand? You understand? So, a place, a region that started at par in 1963, all of a sudden, now have only 5 states, while others have 20-something. And you say it is not subjugation of the highest order.
My celebrity barrister. Ndị be anyị aka nọ na Gbam. Ebe anyị na-akụ ya bụ gbogbogbom. Iwe ọchị mụ na nke ikpeazụ ebe anyị na-akụ ya bụ anyị na-akụ ya gbawam. Barrister, on a lighter note, gịnị bụ the charge and bail lawyer? At least now we have a lawyer in our midst. Nna no charge and bail. Is it something that exists in the law profession? Gịnị bụ charge and bail lawyer?
Anyway, mụ amaghị na-aza charge and bail. Ya mma bụ that na people nọkọta ha na-akpọ mmadụ charge and bail. You got to go. And if I should construe them right, you know, it's just a lawyer, just simply put, half-baked lawyer.
There.
You understand? Simply put.
You
understand? Amakwa ngo, ịghọtago? Ihe mma bụ na onye ọbụla ga law school.
Yes.
Pass ya exam law school. Ega law school adịghị easy.
Yeah.
And let me give it to them. Nigerian law school, you know, to the best of my knowledge, you know, they have maintained the standard.
Yes.
So onye ọbụla ga law school pụta, pass ya, I call lawyer to bar. The person is not a charge and bail lawyer. You understand?
Yeah.
Unless Moya decides to maybe by way o si edebo onwe ya, ịma na onye debo onwe ya n'ụdị oke. Push a suit on a gotago. On a mezi, yeah, sorry, I understand.
Yes.
You know, acting outside the tenets of the profession, you understand? Outside the dictates of the rules of professional conduct, you understand? The person might be regarded as a charge and bail, you understand?
Yes.
You know, and again, I have in my address you mentioned earlier, I proposed something to the MBA National. I said that it is not dignifying if we are lawyer you it is not dignifying. You understand? That now MBA can do this. The very first day Mado Bayre law faculty or identify here with a particular branch of MBA. You understand?
Yes.
Now, even though he might not be a member, you understand, but let him be associate or whatever,
yes.
You understand? On our dues on monthly basis. Now, on our dues on monthly basis, be it 1,000 naira, insignificant sum. You understand?
Yes.
On our queer, by 1 year, you got to go, it is 12,000 naira. By time say number of years on at school,
yes.
Where puta MBA should be able, you know, to assist the person. You got to go, you know, with okay, Ghana innocent. You got to partner with innocent. I need remote. maybe 2 million naira or thereabout. Onye abria, the title will remain with MBA. You got to go, or whatever bido life. You got to go, and whatever from Ega or na contribute so far. You understand? And whatever about MBA no way. You got to go, a support. You understand? You know, then the person now you got to go on a contribute towards the payment of the disease. Or put a zero or title to the vehicle. Yes. You understand? Yes. Then, upon the person at the end of the day did not make it, you got to go, check your balance. You understand? You got to go. To an extent, okay, lawyers in their movement and all the rest of them. You got to go. So, yeah, exactly.
Come with to ya na layman, can I understand the some of this now? At least only clear come where you again. And we venture you kedo common rights. Ndị mmadụ na-ignore cha. Ha na-amara na ihe a right ya. Anụgo m mmadụ sị na police enwere right ịtọọchị phone gị. Anụgo ka mmadụ sị na landlord enwere right ịkwapụrụ gị ibu n'ụlọ. Ịgwago m as my big brother na nje police na mụ na nchọ asking the statement nde no comment.
No comment is a statement. You understand?
So kedu common things
until a full lawyer.
Ndị mmadụ na-emecha ha na-amara na
anyway,
this is their right.
Let me start with the ones you mentioned. Yes. You got to go. Number one, the issue of searching citizens' phone. IG of police even have told police officers that you do not have right to search people's phone. These things has been accentuated. It has been emphasized. It has been said over and over. Those deviants. You understand? Those desperate ones. Still doing the same. Only open our right to privacy is guaranteed in the Constitution. You understand? You don't invade people's privacy because you are a police officer, unless with warrant. You understand? Search warrant. You understand? But here they still do it and nothing happens. In fact, I keep saying this. People should be filing suits. Not necessarily against the police, but against the person.
Yes.
And at the same time, some of them, from experience, some of them don't wear their official uniform for some of these things.
Yes.
They wear mufti. There is no way you will identify the person. So what's the difference between armed robbery
and a police officer
and that?
Or a enforcement?
You understand? There is no difference. Because this person cannot be identified. And he cannot identify himself. He cannot tell his name. He cannot tell you his first number. You understand?
Yes.
People that are conducting official duties should appear official. With their IDs.
Yes.
I don't go in America. A police officer has a business card. Complimentary card. Yes. They will give you their complimentary card. Try to come from here. You understand? On duty, as in that amount to roadblocks. I'm not talking about all the police officers. So you understand? Most of the educated and high-ranking ones, they respect human rights. So on a more serious note, the people I have interacted with. Man, if one thing rank and file na road, you got to go. You understand? Most of them. You understand? Why
would the force employ such people?
It has been there now. Federal character. You got to go. And all the rest of them now. You know? And so, state really wetano. You got to go. You understand? That is the position now. Okay, and the Obradico Kanjona Eastern. Because people in the headquarters lobby. Kemi na ka agbata ha na east. You got to go. And on the east, I come at these extortions na kanjo. You understand? You know? Afu bromonye no na Abuja say that na police was there na phone ya, na check phone ya and all the rest of them. You understand? Some of these things should be curtailed. You understand? It should be addressed. You know? Some police public relations officer, I have seen them coming out to speak on that. You understand? That this is wrong, this is wrong. You understand? You know? So, and it is quite commendable. You understand? When they do things that are wrong, we condemn that.
Mm.
When they do things that are right, we also commend them.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So it's not all about condemning. No. You understand? Like this present IG, I have to tell you, and what has been the norm, especially side the Banyabu East. From what I have just told you got to go. Ndị be anyị na-like ide petition against their brothers or whoever, you understand, and send it to Abuja. A state-created offense. For example, Anambra state-created offense. You are taking to Abuja. To Abuja to do what? Mbure judge, once such matter be you prima facie, it is intimidation. Until you prove otherwise. Commissioner of Police is not a creation of the Inspector General of Police. So it's a creation of the Constitution. You understand?
Yes.
In fact, AIG is not even a creation of Constitution. But Commissioner of Police of each state is a creation of the Constitution. So, every Commissioner of Police is in charge of his state. So, why taking Anambra state-created offense to Abuja? You understand?
Yes.
I have queried that severally. It is improper. The people that we handle, here we have inspectors, we have what do you call it? Superintendents of police, we have chief superintendents of police, DC, what do you call it? AC, even CP, you understand? We have all those ranks here. You understand? In each state. By taking the petition to IG, you have invariably said that all these commissioner of police and all his subordinates, they are all incompetent.
They don't matter.
The only time I think a petition should be referred to AIG or to IG is when there is abuse or compromise by the state. Usually I tell my friends that the commissioner of police is like a state high court. The AIG is like, zone is like court of appeal. Why IG is like Supreme Court. You understand? You don't initiate petition and send it to IG's office. Unless maybe it's a federal offense. You understand? But if it is a state-created offense, you understand? You take it to a commissioner of police. You understand? Opposite a commissioner of police compromise, yeah? You understand? You can take it to AIG, which is the zone. You understand?
Yes.
From there, you can go to Abuja or thereabouts. So, but the current IG, to the best of my knowledge, has been trying. If you take such matters to him, he will return it to the commissioner of police.
Yes.
In fact, any IG that takes such matter is invariably saying that I don't trust the commissioner of police that I posted to you. That is the simple implication. You understand?
Yes.
So we should stop some of these things. Is a sheer intimidation. You understand?
Yes.
Taking people to Abuja. I will take you to Abuja. You will go to Abuja. This and that. They buy the fund of doing that. You understand?
Yes.
And if you look at it, most of them, 90% of those matters, land related, which is purely civil.
On a lighter note, I've been Anambra, I went different bars and everything. I go maka Okaba, ihe alaba. Man, all the one day na on the Chaba because what is so special about this on Chaba? Or do you even agree that on the Chaba is Amarom
special?
Yes.
Onitsha is one of the oldest bars. Now you gotta go na Anambra, you gotta go.
Okay.
So Onitsha is coordinated just like any other of the branches in Anambra State. You gotta go. So I don't think there is anything so spectacular, you understand, about Onitsha. The only thing about that na members of Onitsha, Bondoga, you gotta go. You understand? We have so much respect for. You understand? You understand? We have people like Abakoba had them. You gotta go. Ibazo them. You understand? What do you call it? Ogam Ezuko. SAN. You understand? You know, so ndị Ọnịcha ba nwe ndị ọga nnukwu carry other these things. Not that na enwere ihe dị iche, ịghọtago, apart from personalities in the bar, ịghọtago, you know, the constitution both the same, the organigram both the same, ịghọtago, every other, you understand? So, ọ ego ka ha nwere ike iji na-ama and I never on that side. And you know, so that's basically that's the this thing. So
let me also put you.
Actually.
Let me also put you on the spot. Just like in football, they will say Messi or Ronaldo. Okay, then put you on the spot. Olisa Abakoba or Onyechi Bazo. For you.
Hancha ma just like C Ronaldo. Yes. Ezigbo onye ball ko Messi. Ezigbo onye ball. You understand?
Yeah.
In my own opinion, Messi amụrụ ya more ball. You understand?
Okay.
While onye nka
hard work.
Yes. You understand? You understand? So mmadụ na-aba, you understand? Ha abụọ macha akwụkwọ, ịghọtago?
Who is the Messi in them?
Ha abụọ Messi, ha abụọ bụ Cristiano Ronaldo, ha abụọ ma akwụkwọ. That's the point. When you discuss with them, ịma that na ọ bụrụ ịchọ ịkpọta ha wepụ influence. Ịghọtago? Chichi ịmalụ ya ma akwụkwọ na ịghọtago si chọta nnọọ si constitute no one panel. You understand?
Yes.
Ha ga-ama.
Yes.
You understand? Si kpọta ndị nke ọzọ kpọta ha. Na ọga ndị ama akwụkwọ. And nsị gị na mmadụ ma akwụkwọ, onye ahụ ma akwụkwọ.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. So, Nigeria in general, can you guys know about your goat when it comes to this profession?
The profession.
Greatest of all time, yes. Who's your goat?
Ima, you cannot study law in Nigeria. I was here from 2000, Bagotebe, without coming across Gani Fayemi.
Big name.
You understand? Gani Fayemi.
Big name.
I so much love him, you understand?
Yes.
Even though late, you understand? You know, he is a person that has improved our laws. One of the matters some men like of my boss, he took I forgot, you know, and when he took to court, you understand? And when say I know what a locus, you got to go. Or say as a taxpayer, you understand? Court, I said that now as a taxpayer, he is entitled to know what the money he is paying he used for. You understand? Oh, Gani developed a lot of our laws. You understand? You know, so I give it to him. You understand? You know, you know, just like Ihoma Anano. You understand? Ihoma Anano Taka.
Yes.
You know, so mana Gani is very good. You know, I have so much respect. Those posthumous. You understand? Then Abiakwasa de Banya, you gotta go.
Okay.
A lot of them, you have just mentioned them. Abakoba, Ipazu, you understand? Ezuko, them. A lot of them are good, you understand? You gotta go. Man, anyway, like in then can on your file lawsuit na Supreme Court or happy at that place. That is not a mark of a professional. Or go on him we hear that not a date. Not a date, and don't call any judge or just any justice.
Don't lobby. You
understand? Don't lobby. The way it is. You got to go? So anyway, a lot of them that are very good. You understand? Here, I have so much respect and regard for. You understand? You know, Gakwana West, I love the likes of Femi Falana. Or guy called, you got to go?
Senior man.
Senior man in the real sense of senior man. You understand? What they have spoken. You understand? So, you know, these are the type of people in Agota.
And we're young ones,
of course, that, now
that are worthy of mention. Can you actually?
Of course, and we're a lot of young lawyers. Name for my Igatago. You know, social media. When most of them are on our social media.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
You know, so mana Inibehe is a young guy, you understand? He is trying, you understand? You know, so I give it to him, even though at times I have some reservation, you know, with this recent matter on with that girl and the Risco. You understand?
Yes.
I have a slight reservation about that, but because
Care to share? Care to share?
No, because it's sub judice, you understand? And
Okay. Okay.
You know, somebody who is not a biochemist, somebody who has not experimented anything, you understand? We just go and make a review, tell your uncle, you understand? Stop killing people with your product.
Yes.
You understand? You know, it is not good. You understand?
Yes.
I had expected him to advise the girl, you understand? You know, a simple apology, you know, solves the problem. Do you understand? You know, than dragging the matter, you know, and let's go to court. Now the girl is in prison, you understand? Or I don't know whether she has been granted bail, you know, but at the same time, I don't think no matter nini, you understand? You need the
jump on
such thing. Do you understand? You know, like I said, he's a good guy, you gotta go, and I love his guts. I love his he is also sound, you understand? You know, so that's that.
Ụfọdụ nwere ike ha da aghọta asị na ịma na amara explain to the layman ka onye bụ who is the court or what is the court. I say that the court is sitting. I say that the court is a court. Is the court a person or is it a system or is it explain to the layman? I say that the court is sitting or that this court is partial or this court is impartial.
Anyway, in that context, when they tell you a court is sitting, means that the judge, you understand, the court there is regarded or referred to as the judge.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Okay, now, let me give you an example. Hold on. That's just quick one.
Okay.
They said Supreme Court. You understand? You know, if you look at, I think, chapter 7 of the Constitution that deals with judicature, not necessarily judiciary, that deals with judicature. It says that section 6 of the Constitution says that the powers of the judicial powers shall be vested in the court. You understand?
Yes.
Shall be vested in the court. You understand?
Yes.
Of which this constitution provides for. You understand?
Yes.
And those courts, if you look at section 230, you understand?
Yes.
It says Supreme Court, blah, 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 blah. You understand?
Yes.
So there shall be Supreme Court. And Supreme Court shall consist, you understand?
Yes.
Supreme Court shall consist, A, the Chief Justice of Nigeria.
Yes.
You understand? Yes. So now, you now see, it's kind of referring to court as individuals.
Yes.
I don't know whether you understand it.
Yes.
And so, it is not out of place, you understand, for a court to be referred to, you understand, or for a judge, sorry, to be referred to as a court. Do you understand?
Okay.
Or a magistrate to be referred to as a court. You understand? So you can use both interchangeably, you understand? Or they are synonymous.
Okay, I or something that I've been curious about when it comes to the law. Agagom na the history me unje you week and gown. There was an activity that happened or something that happened, an event that took place, and then I now just oppose it with the fact that India, they wear their native stuffs as a lawyer. Nigeria, with our weather, I'm not going to court to hit any lawyers. They have to ask the court to
remove
to now derobe. So why do lawyers? What does the wig represent? Why can't we?
Anyway, one thing I will tell you here is a few days ago we assembled at the High Court headquarters here in Oka, you know, to protest against the murder of one of us. You understand? A principal state counsel, Barrister P. Awa. So I told my branch chairman, you know, we were discussing in a group. These things they said we borrowed from England. Is it not time we return those things that we borrowed? You understand? He retorted that the person we borrowed it from is not complaining. I said long detention might be seen as stealing because that is intention to permanently deprive that person of that thing. Some of the things that we have borrowed, well, some of these laws, they say borrowed English laws and all the rest of them, you know, is due for it to be returned. You understand? You know, let's make use of our own. You understand? It then means we have not grown to the extent of using our own.
Yes.
Answering our own name.
Yes.
You understand?
Projecting our own
You understand?
And authenticity.
You know, if not for any other thing, weekends here now, people put on Wednesdays and Fridays, people put on native, you understand?
Yes.
So why can't we do it that way? You understand?
Start from there.
You know, especially those customary courts. You understand? Where you don't have formalities, customary court, Sharia court, and all the rest of them. You understand? Why can't we toe that line? You understand? Then every time we ganga. You understand? I don't know. You understand? But I've just said my own. That those things that we have borrowed, I think is due for it to be returned. You understand? So
let me talk to you as Nigerian citizen. I know that you're a big fan of Alex Oti.
Number one man now.
Okay, so let me.
Number one man.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay.
I will mention so many governors.
In front of my birthday.
I saw it.
Twin parrots.
I saw it.
I saw it.
That influenced my question.
Okay.
Yes. I will call so many governors. On Alex Otimma, you say something or you raise your hand. Just keep quiet until I call a governor that is better than Alex Oti.
Oga.
Past and present.
Oga. For now. You understand?
Let's play it as a game. This is just follow me. Just follow me.
Okay.
Let's play it as a game. Keep quiet until I mention a sitting or a past governor that's better than Alex Oti. Let me start from Anambra. Dr. Chinwoke Badnucho.
Oga, I'm gonna ask a question now.
I just say keep quiet.
I'm gonna ask a question now. My uncle called, but you got to go. My uncle because he's from Ulu. You understand?
Yes.
Mbadi Nuju, tried his best, but was hijacked. Mbadi Nuju, as a person, was a nice guy. You understand? Not because he's from my place. You understand? He was a nice guy, but he was hijacked. You understand? And the people that hijacked him are still in this state.
In the system.
You understand? And nothing has happened though. You gotta go.
I'm not calling people that did not do well. Okay. This is your opinion. Ibu a footballer. Onyeka Messi Ababo, Hazard, if any see, Neymar, if any, except you want to avoid this for personal reasons.
Okay. Nah, leave this matter.
Okay.
I think okay. What I will say about Alex Oti is, in my own, the little he has done, Oga, he is number one. You understand? In our Alex Oti.
Alex Oti or Peter Obi?
Peter Obi has done his own. Now you want to go, you know, and he has gone. You understand? You know, Peter Obi tried. You know, he touched almost every aspect of you know, development in Nigeria. You understand? Peter Obi did this. He tried. You understand? He did well. The only governor, in fact, the only politician again with trace. In fact, his name is Incorruptible Politician.
Only you could verify, or they can hard verify. Hard verify, but hard
this.
They now
whole Nigeria, the only incorruptible,
spotless.
Who knows when the facts against him? You understand?
Come
you know,
forward.
So it is difficult in this type of country.
Come forward.
You understand? So, that now. Okay, I want something people could. not the wrong investment in Agota and all the rest of them. At least those who
Yes.
at least the money they about.
Yes.
Odd like that man on the Bible enyere ego. You got to go. Enyere ego je we me ya invest ya oga kere ego.
Talent.
O say amakwa ma oga anyị abụọ anya wayo. You got to go. Egi ya afula him o ye egbukwem. Onye were the money just the area those there. Bob no need o requiem. You got to go. You understand? So if not for another thing in Agota, you have seen your money.
Yes.
Where it is. You got to go.
Yes.
You know, so Peter Obi, nice guy, you understand? Alex Oti, you got to go? Our man. And that novel at the book in Man of People. Man of the People, you understand?
Man of Us is in.
Man of the People, you got to go? You understand? Yeah, I think Chinache, but you understand? Man of the People, you got to. So, Alex Oti, man of the our man, you got to go? Then, coming to our own Soludo, you understand? Honestly, I have to tell you, Soludo, enwekwa governor ọzọ, ọ ga-enwe ihe ọzọ. This term site
in Oka.
Otere, dozie, tie everywhere. You want to go? I give it to him. You understand? Even though there was serious insecurity in the state.
Very serious.
You understand? Serious insecurity. You understand? You cannot come to the capital territory. I say na no kata agbawu mmadụ, na no kata kidnap mmadụ.
In broad daylight.
In a broad daylight. You understand? You got to go. He is touching every aspect. You understand? He is trying. You understand? Mana, right to life. You understand? I said, it is the number one right under Chapter 4 of the Constitution. The first right. You understand? Government should do everything possible. If you cannot do anything for anybody, you understand, or for the citizens, give them safe environment and an enabling environment. They can strive.
They can.
You understand?
They can actually.
Safe and enabling environment is the only thing people ask. Don't give us money. Don't give us anything. Give us safe and enabling environment. Emerson said, give me a place to stand and I will move the world. You understand? Give us a safe and enabling environment. Yeah, Urade, Okwade, Egotago. Let me see why Dubai
will not do well.
Will not beat Dubai. Oga, the Igbos are special breed. These are people that manufacture things from nothing. You understand? And that is what Alex is doing in our Abia State now. So let our government, you understand, our governors give us that safe environment, enabling environment. We will do the rest.
Watch us strive. And that is, we're not asking for too much.
You understand? These are two things. Oga, how many hours nyanye these two things? Okay, let me give you an example now. How many I play lawn tennis. You understand? How many lawn tennis courts belongs to Anambra State government? Ebe ka ihe eme ịkwado now. Ịghọtago na mgbede. Esi ka ije pịa tennis. Mgbe nọ na Hyattsville, Maryland, in Agota, Oga, they had more than 12 courts.
In just one...
And a county, which is like local government. In one area, they have more than 12. How many?
Yeah, this is not the
Bunke government na Anambra n'Awka. Ijeba asigna also ya bru one asigna all the standard. Nwatakịrị ọ bụ iwu na nwatakịrị ya agba bọọlụ. Ọ bụ iwu na nwatakịrị ya abụ lawyer. Ọ bụ iwu na nwatakịrị ya abụ doctor. Ọ bụ iwu na ya abụ fada. Ọ nwere ike bụ that no ịpịa tenis a. Ịghọtago? Ka Chukwu dere ya. O ya eji wee bụrụ mmadụ n'ụwa ya. Ndị ọcha na-ebido from ụmụaka. Ịghọtago? Ihe niile ajụ na street can always go there. Ịghọtago? They usually start like ball boys, being ball boys.
Yes.
Now atụtụ ball, ịghọtago? Now watch, a na-atụtụ ball now watch what people see. You understand? They say faith cometh by hearing, ịghọtago? So you learn also by watching. You understand? So these are some of the things. You got to take these basic amenities. Sports. Sports is the most lucrative business now in the world.
It is actually.
You got to go. Okay, we have the government in the mother secret at these facilities. You understand? Sports facilities.
What you said about Soludo is actually right about the roads. Imana aina anya ajo ụzọ, aina eti. Mana arosi ade ụzọ, anya elofuo what was actually went through.
I have been in this town, you understand? If the center of Oka is Unizik Junction, Thameside.
Yes.
You understand? So for him to have had that initiative, you got to go. We'll tell that side, Tekwa side Regina, you understand? You know, he has tried. And all brokers also about on balls, you understand? What the you understand?
Yes.
You understand? He is trying. This issue of insecurity.
Yes.
You understand? You know, I also reckon with the fact that now security matters are not exclusively, you understand, within his powers.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
He got to go ahead because he does not control federal agencies. You understand?
But he's
so
the chief security officer.
He is. You understand? He has a very big role to play. Do you understand? That's actually what I'm saying. You understand? So he should step up. You understand?
In conclusion, celebrity barrister, some of us that knew you very well, knew you closely, man. Will I say that you are a failed reverend father or a failed seminarian? I don't because because I am at Ito that lane, and then get a wild break, and then some of us have seen your bromance with reverend fathers and your passion for the Catholic faith. Your name is Anthony, and anywhere did they not get them forget in my videos? No, Anthony of Padua Day or something like that. And everything.
Yes, now that's my patron saint.
Yes,
Saint Anthony of Padua. Oh, my patron saint.
What can many chose the father because you told that lane? Yes,
my father is an ex-seminarian. He went to seminary.
Okay.
My elder brother also. We are only two boys. You understand?
Okay.
So my elder brother has told that line. You understand? So I had to.
Is it more like a foundation, just a training for life? Not like you want to end up as a reverend father.
I didn't get the question.
Like Otu Akita Unsemian and your family now, is it more like a training you put observe for life, or is the aim supposed to be after it's a reverend father?
Like I said, we are only two boys, you understand?
Okay.
Or we are only two boys, you understand? My elder brother has already told that line, you understand? So I had to step back.
Okay. I'm unable big friends to so many entertainers, especially in Anambra. Why one or two things about Anambra entertainment? Do you think we're doing well? And I know you also attempted to do a show, The Seeker. But I don't know one or two things that actually didn't make it did not materialize. Why Anambra entertainment? You saw that some of our boys are doing so well.
Yes.
You've seen Obuefi take us to Lagos. You feel that do
I was there now.
Yeah. He has done it 2 times now.
Yes.
Keba no as an entertainment. Then what can help us? The Ganiro.
Okay. Entertainment-wise, Anambra entertainers, Southeast entertainers, let me say it.
Use that, yes.
Southeast entertainers are doing great. Ogosimne were a lot of talent. Even both known and unknown and untapped.
Potentials.
You understand? They are doing very well. My birthday will tell you, from A to Z that performed,
finish well.
They were very good. You understand?
Yes.
So now, you understand? Without government assistance.
No incentive, no palliative.
You understand? Check is here, and we have what people say. Where there is good arrangement, devil can see God.
You
got to go? About that one arrangement, upon a book of Job.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Check his ear was a good arrangement.
Yes.
So upon these boys on their own
can do this well.
You understand? Can go this far. Check is here with government.
No be lie.
So what I am suggesting is na my state government, my Southeast Governors Forum, you understand, should create a platform whereby some of these boys, talented ones, can be encouraged, you understand, and promoted. You understand? Social media has helped them, you understand, but government can as well, you understand?
Do something.
Do you understand? Assist them, give them that, like what I said, enabling environment. You understand? Let some of these people feel the presence of government. Oga, I have not felt presence of government in my life. From primary school, okay, from Mbamrum or Mbamrum Madu, you understand? It's like I'm digressing.
Go ahead.
Mbamuru gi, parents gi, the hospital kwụọ. You understand? So they paid. Ijebe school, ha kwụọ ụgwọ. Ị gaa second primary, akwụ ụgwọ. Secondary, akwụ ụgwọ. University, akwụ ụgwọ. You understand? The only time government paid peanut.
NYSC.
But NYSC. You understand?
Yes.
And with those their qualification, you got to go.
Yes.
Allah 30,000 naira. Somebody just with the qualification, Allah 3 million. You understand? So, every Benin State, I have security. You understand? We pay for security, we pay for light, we pay for virtually everything. Ke government na-emere anyị. So, people should feel the presence of government in their life. Patriotism a na-ekwukwe n'okwu ya ịghọtago bụ mgbe mmadụ ma I love my government. I love the na enwere ihe ọla emere gị now. Just like your father, ịghọtago. I love my father, but na enwere ihe your father na emere gị.
Yes.
Ọ bụ your father gbaghara mma gị ịghọtago mee ya na mmanya si n'ọhịa ịghọtago you see that now you love your father.
Do
you understand? Ga-enwelarị ihe gọọmenti na-emere mmadụ ịghọtago. You understand? That is the reason why we relinquished some of our rights to government in social contract. You understand?
Yeah.
So government should put some of these things in place. Like to create this young content factory. Employ your people. Okay, when you also, because you are employer of labor, government should give you tax incentive. Okay, when you also.
Yes.
You understand?
Not to suppress.
Man, we were here. You called me. Even after you have paid, yes. You pay for Aswama, which is West. You pay for no. You pay for business premises. You pay for fire getting service. Yes. You pay for signage. You understand? You pay for personal income tax.
Somebody that is trying to actually.
Government responsibility government.
Employer labor.
That the person who buru. Government kwesịrị inye incentive. Hey, in fact, nye certificate. Nenu the incentive. Thank you for employing people. Ndị a bụ ndị anyị kwesịrị. Those boys kwesịrị nọ n'iro highway la agba egbe. Ịkpọrọ ha sị ha bịa rụba ọrụ na nke gị. Ịghọtago? Kama gọọmenti ji asị gị oke ngwa, I will waive tax for you for this year. Ịghọtala? I mean, still, I'm not taxing the person as if na ha nyere ya ego ji wee bido the business. Or how we go here this place. So these are little things in Agota. And when a lot of boys na chat Semo na ha chọrọ na ime skit with Yambaba, Moka Yambaba and her platform, this and that. You understand? Yambaba can easily do these things, you understand? When the government is supporting. Because Yambaba na akwụgwọ light, ọ na akwụgwọ this place, ọ na akwụgwọ salary, ọ na akwụgwọ nka, ọ na agba fuel. Nna.
Ndị be anyị unu anụghị ya ama m why nji wee yọọ my boss barrister aka ịwọcha ifo na court ka o si wee bata now ma ọ na-eje eje mgbe sị ya biko nye anyị 2 minutes of his time and he's somebody that I know that's very passionate about this country. Eke enwe ya na-akpọ take your time. Finally ọ bụ na enwe ihe na-ajụrụ gị ọ bụ na ọnwa onye chi ịkpọli akpọli onye chi drag onye chi ịkpọ iyi maọbụ onye chi ikene more shout out more advice to the young lawyer anything at all ọ bụ na your family ka iche ikene anything ịchọ ikwu nna metụrụ aka this time is for you to actually touch it so anyị na-akpụ ya take your time so gaa n'iru.
Am I taking my time when you have already taken my time?
Technology.
So anyway, generally, ka m were ohere a wee kene ndị followers ya mbaba because ọ bụrụ na ọ nwere followers enwero ka ọ ga-esi set ya up this platform.
Yes.
Enwere ihe m na-ekwu that na mkpara akwụkwọ na-eje ije mana ikuku na-enyere ya aka. N'ịbụ celebrity ndị mmadụ mebere gị celebrity. Ọ bụrụ na enwe onye na-efolo gị you won't have this platform. So I want to shout out first to all your followers. You understand? Especially ndị jikwa ezi obi esokwa gị. You understand?
Yes.
I'm greeting all of you. Ọ ya adịrị unu niile mma.
You say?
Then I cannot forget to thank my parents that have given me, that have brought me this far in life. You know, my parents, my siblings, you know, they have been wonderful. My own family, my wife, my children, they have been supportive. You understand? My wife na-eme ọnụ kata ọsị m emedịrị gị ihe eme ihe ejide ego ịghọtago ị na-adachisi ya ndị mmadụ. You understand?
Yes.
You know? So ọ na-edikwa a lot ọ na-edikwa a lot. So onye fụkwara ya kele ya ịghọtago. You know, so I have to thank her. I have to thank all the people around me, all the Southeast entertainers that, you know, have been supporting me, that have been around me, you know. Mgbe ọbụla m na-emekwa ihe ha ncha na-abịa. You understand? You know, some of them last function tinyechara ego. You understand? My people like Sawan, all the way from Ebonyi State. You understand? You know, Nigaro, you know, which is Mr. Ron now, all the way from United States. Tinyere ego, Abia State, Governor Hana Emo of Maso. Nigaro, if I did my gotago. So a lot of them, you know, Ogbe here I go talk, tinyere ego. Uncle SP onye obodo tinyere ego. A lot of them, you know, that I cannot remember. So I want to especially thank all of you. And then ihe nchọziri ịgwazi Nigerian youth, you understand, bụ the government of the day, our government, let me not say government of the day, is not helping matters. Kemgbe esi mụmụ those old people nọ na gọọmenti bụ ndị nọkwa na gọọmenti ruo taa enwebụrụ any door ọbụla m fụrụ asị that na na-ewe ọrụ na NNPC na-ewe ọrụ na Central Bank, all these juicy and choice areas. You understand? People here make first class, second class upper, they don't have job. Ndị ya enwezi nke ha pasitara bụrụ ndị a ka enyesịrị ya na just because na ha ama 1 or 2 persons. This is wrong. This is condemnable. And I so condemn it. You understand? The hardworking youth should be encouraged. And what to come? We were once giant of Africa. There is no way we can be giant of Africa when you continue to promote mediocres.
And mediocrity.
You understand?
Yes.
Let the best emerge. Ịnọgonu mgbe m conduct ya na ịghọtago, I organize go piano contest, sing ndị winri amara m ndị ha bụ. Even recently, the Southeast Campus Challenge I ịghọtago, ndị winri I don't know them. If you influence it, you have invariably defeated the aim.
You have defeated the aim, my brother.
You understand? So let us encourage these young ones. Let's give them the enabling environment. Onye ọbụla bụ the best. Let the best be the best.
Let the best emerge.
You understand? Ọ ga-eme onye nke ọzọ ọgba mbọ. You understand? So, to all the hardworking guys and girls out there, God bless all of you.
Amen.
God bless all of you. May God protect all of you. May God provide for all of you.
Amen.
To all of these people, kwanu na-eme pụtara ụwa wee sị that na aka ọrụ ha bụ assassin. La ha bụ assassins. Iteta ụra, ibulie egbe, iji ịgba mmadụ. Eji m obere ụmụ m na-ama atụ. Agbara m ego one m na-expend na nwa m ịṅụ milk on weekly basis. Ihe a ka parents megidere from cradle. Nwata ha emegide pụta university ma ọ bụ mụta ọmụ ọrụ ihe na. One idiot somewhere ejeburu egbe gbaa ya. Gbagbuo ya just like that. Uche ga na-agwa gị na ngị nwa ndụ nke gị iko n'elu. You don't have respect for God. Simply put, you don't have respect for the person's creator. And I want to tell you something happened in the Bible. One day, one man said, "Nne ego m akarịala. Ya power m akarịala. Abụzi m aga na. I want to expand my barn." Chukwu wee sị ya, onye nzuzu. This night, I demand your soul. For ọbara ọbụla ịkwafuru. For mgbe anyị dị n'ụmụazị. Ichi igbu ọkụkọ. Ma ọ bụ ewu. You have to dig a shallow grave. Ị ga-abọga ana. Were gbanye dị ọbara. Kpochikwe ya. To show the sanctity of blood. The sanctity of blood. Animal blood, let alone human blood. Ịṅụcha ihe ịṅụrụ, iburu egbe gbaa nwa mmadụ. Onye Chukwu kere in his image and likeness. Ịgba ya ifilu ọ na-eghọla Galdima. Oga, your whole generation. Oh ya, enwere onye na-agwa okwu si ya. Nowadays, ọ bụrụkwa nwata nwaanyị nwoke sọsọ nwoke na-eje ajụ ese. Nwaanyị ọ chọrọ ịlụ. Ụmụ nwaanyị na-ajụkwa ese nwoke ha chọrọ ịlụ. Ke ihe ọrụ ke ihe ọ na-arụ. Because you cannot kill someone created by God and then you think na tomorrow ka ị chegharịa jele ebu Bible asị ọcha. That blood will continue to follow you and your generation. It is not late to turn back. Osita dị mma ọ dịbara na gbuo. Especially onye gịnị ya na-asụ ofu asụsụ. Gịnị ya nwere ofu culture. Iburu egbe gbaa ya. Gbagbuo ya. You didn't bother about all his dependents. His beloved ones.
Young wife.
You understand?
Young children.
What they will think of. Obi ajoka some people. Obi ajoka some people. Obi ajoka some people. All in the name of ego. Ego we patarozikwe. So you put akwụghị ego ahụ buru big man la akpagharị. No. So, killing of any sort, whether more policemen ka na-egbu o, more uniformed men o, more uniformed men na-egbu ndị mmadụ, I am against killing of any form. Shedding of blood. Blood is sacred. Blood is sacred. Blood is sacred. Our people should stop this. Our people should stop this. Ọ bụrụ na enwere ihe ị chọrọ from aka mmadụ, ịghọtago, ma ọ na mmadụ mejọrọ gị, ịghọtago, if you know that now you cannot take it, enwere onye ahụ na-anụrụ okwu, go and meet the person. You understand? Agbozie ya ọ bụrụ na ọjụ, you understand? Believe me, onye ọgara ajụ, onye ọbụla nọ n'ụwa nwere onye na-anụrụ okwu. So, I am thanking all the young guys out there that are working legitimately and hard to fend for themselves and their dependents. You know, may God bless all of you. May God keep all of you in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen. If you need to say, brother, father, is the marvel. And this is a very passionate interview. I am money honorable Barrister Sir Anthony Kelechi Abasere. Ebe aka ga chikọta ya. Afam ka bụ Dr. Chijioke Igwendu Odogwu. Ndị be anyị kọrọ n'ụbọchị ọzọ. Kọmesịa.